Hello everyone, this is Dan Harkinz, and today I welcome you for a new commentary with me and the EM1 on recovery. The EM1 is unique that it is a gun that is a laser beam. Essentially, per Drifter's video, fast firing like machine gun with a low damage capacity. How do I feel about this weapon? Well, when I first started using it, I wasn't feeling too hot about it. I was shooting people, and they were shooting me, and I was dying. After probably about 30 games or so, I think I've really gotten a hold on how to use this weapon, and that would be to not use this weapon. But it has a strange addiction factor to it that even though I know it's terrible, when I do well with it, it makes me feel really fucking good. And not a way that any other weapon could. There's just something about the EM1 that just makes me feel like I'm a fucking sci-fi warrior shooting lasers at people. Now, I think this gun could do with a buff, but maybe that might put it in the overpowered range because it's unlimited ammo. All you have to do is make sure you don't overcharge the weapon. It's pretty accurate, but the frustrations really come from when you start shooting on people and then they turn around and kill you. The same thing with any other weapon, but it feels like your laser's on them for a good 1 to 2 seconds and they should be dead, but you find out they're not dead. They're okay, and I don't know how this may affect flinching. I'm sure it's still there, but it almost feels like the people I shoot don't get any type of flinch damage. They just fucking point at me and kill me. Very frustrating, especially when you first start using this gun. If you've been using the BAL, the AK-12, it is completely odd, and you're going to constantly wonder how shitty did you become. But it's mostly in the weapon strength and trying to find really good maps to use this on, because not every map works out for the EM1. As I have found out, retreat and this weapon, not the best of friends. I barely managed to go positive on that map. There's also another level, I want to say it's Solar, doesn't work too well with it, and I think the reason why there's so many issues with these maps is because of fucking gigantic circles. People are always finding a way behind you, so it's hard to keep your back to a wall, as well as making sure the amount of angles you can see are good, but the way that the enemies will be able to see you are not, and that's just difficult with everyone jumping up and all over the place. And this basically needs to be a gun that you get the first drop on someone, and if you don't, you're pretty much fucked. And I don't know if there's any type of head multipliers for aiming on people's heads with this. I don't know what the damage is. I don't know how long it actually has to be on someone to kill them, but it sometimes feels like forever, and it's kind of frustrating because it's definitely a unique and fun gun to use. But my tips here, people, if you're going to use this gun, you definitely want to be super mobile to avoid incoming fire, because I mean, you die practically instantaneously in this game, and that's not gonna make for a very fun time. I used the blast suppressor perk with this, and the one that removes the death icon for the enemies when you kill someone. Because when I wasn't using that perk and I'd kill someone, I immediately have 2 people on me, and very difficult to handle. So you just want to go through basically like a ghost, you know, come up behind people, laze them down, and then, you know, get out of there without alerting anyone that you were actually there. So they say the primary role of this weapon is for suppressive fire. And yeah, you do get a lot of assist, and it does aid to your teammates killing people and dispatching them quickly, but honestly, it's not like if I see people through windows, I can just shoot lasers, and then they just scatter off. I mean, more than likely, they're just going to shoot me and I'm dead, you know? So I don't know how this really plays as far as suppressive fire. Now, I mainly play Team Deathmatch, and really with Advanced Warfare, it feels like Team Deathmatch is really shitty in this. So I'm actually thinking about trying out another game mode. Maybe Uplink looks really fun from what I've seen. But again, it's just one of those weapons where it's going to take time getting used to it. Maybe some buffs can be given, and we can see here that my team is losing, and I'm on the hunt. I'm like, God damn it, I don't feel like losing again. For once in my life, I want to win, because I've been losing a lot. I'm doing, like I said in the previous one, I'm not doing fantastic at this game. I'm still learning the ropes, and I know all this stuff about lag compensation, and you put all that shit aside, if it is or isn't, I'm still doing pretty bad. And I don't like that. And neither does that guy just killed. He just lost a super close game, and that's kind of like what this up. A good game with the EM1. I have a few others, but I also have one where I do terrible, which I'll put up shortly.